Market doesn't care about your excuses.
Right. It's the ultimate tough love statement. And just to be clear, this isn't about your boss not caring or your investors not caring. It's about the market itself acting as an indifferent machine.
An indifferent machine. It doesn't care if you had a supply chain disruption.
It doesn't care if Q4 budgets were frozen.
And it definitely doesn't care if you worked 80 hours last week.
That's the kicker right there. We usually conflate effort with results. We think we deposit trying hard into the bank.
Oh, absolutely. But this text makes a brutal distinction. The market only pays off your ownership, not your effort, which means any excuse, even a technically valid one like the economy is down, has zero currency.
It forces you to look at your P&L sheet differently. If the money isn't there, the market is telling you that you didn't own the outcome. You might have owned the effort.
But you didn't own the result.
Yeah. And the text gets really granular here. It doesn't just say take responsibility. It gives us a specific list of what you have to own. The leads, the calls, the no's, and the yeses.
Everyone loves owning the yeses. We frame those on the wall. I close that. But owning the no's.
That is where people usually check out. That's where we say, well, marketing gave me weak leads.
Or the prospect just wasn't ready.
Right. And that deflection is exactly what kills the revenue.
Yeah.
If you blame marketing for the leads, you've just admitted you're powerless to change your paycheck. You're waiting for someone else to fix the input so you can get the output.
So owning the no isn't just some moral high ground. It's a data play. If I own the no, I have to analyze why it happened. Did I fail to qualify? Was my pitch off?
Precisely. Owning the no turns a rejection into a mechanical problem you can fix rather than a piece of bad luck you have to suffer. If you own the leads, you source your own when the inbound dries up.
If you own the call, you record yourself and rewrite the script. You stop acting like a victim of the funnel and start acting like the architect of it.
Which brings us to the line in the text that stops you in your tracks. After listing all these things you have to own, the rejection, the grind, the calls it, drops the consequence.
That's how you eat.
It is such a primal phrasing for a business text. It strips away the abstraction of hitting KPIs or getting a bonus. It's biological.
It also reframes the relationship between work and reward. In a traditional job, you trade time for money. You show up, you eat. This is arguing that in the market, you trade ownership for money.
Right. If there is a gap in your ownership, say you're ignoring the cold calls because they're uncomfortable, there's going to be a gap in your ability to eat.
It completely removes the "it's not fair" argument. If you aren't eating, it's because you let a part of the funnel slide out of your control. You let the no's pile up without interrogating them.
It's terrifying, but also weirdly empowering. Because if how I eat is strictly determined by what I own, then I don't need the market to be nice to me. I just need to get a tighter grip on the process.
That's the shift from explanation to execution. You stop explaining why you're hungry and start hunting.
Responsibility is the bridge to success. Take it.
So here's the question to mull over as you head back into the grind. If you look at your results right now, and you aren't eating at the level you want to be, which part of the funnel are you still making excuses for? The leads, the calls, or the no's?